Deltarune is a fun bullet hell RPG where when fighting enemies, you are expected to move away from the bullets. Very simple, but how hard would the game become if we took that choice of dodging away? Would it even be possible? I was intrigued by this question, and so I started up a new file, defeated Lancer with little to no effort, and finally began my quest to find out if it's actually possible to beat Deltarune without dodging. Alright, so I need defense and healing items as soon as possible, and I could try to avoid enemies. That sounds boring, so while I'm not just gonna like run into them if I see them, I'm not gonna actively try to avoid them. But if they can't catch up to me, that's on them. I'm almost certain I will desperately be needing these. And I don't think I'm gonna be doing a pure pacifist run. I'm just gonna try to complete these battles as quick as possible. I almost instinctively moved there. Alright, that wasn't so bad. But we are only in chapter 1. I am grabbing this. Yeah, let's X flatter U. Take my hands off my keyboard. Chris is almost dead. Chris is dead. Okay, let's get the Rudinote first, because the Heathie shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's grab more dark candies, which I'm going to instantly use. Oh yeah, well I just wasted an item. I think Chris will be more important than Ralsei right now, but going into chapter 4, I think Ralsei might be my best party member, just for his healing capabilities. And this is going to be the easiest battle in the game, just watch this. We spare one and then defend. And now I don't move and I don't get hit. Now I spare the next two on the next turn. I don't think it's gonna get any easier than this. Should I prioritize healing or defense? Definitely defense, right? And I know I haven't posted anything in like 3 months, but as some of you might know, I recently got a job. And it's really just been interfering. I did not mean to spare with Ralsei. Yeah, really, this is like the first chance I've gotten to record something since I got this job, but I'm glad to be back. I feel like the chapter 1 section of this video is gonna be pretty straightforward, pretty relaxing. Why am I grabbing the key for Jubble? That's not so bad. 20 damage? Yeah, I don't think chapter 1's gonna be much of a problem because these enemies really don't deal that much damage. But going into chapter 4, that's when this challenge really gets going. God damn it. Goodbye, Ralsei. Does Susie kill it here? Yes, she does. So I think this battle takes 5 turns by doing the deep bow, because it's 20% every time. So let's just hope you keep targeting Susie. My god, that's a lot of damage. Okay, I might actually have to use items in this battle. Please target Susie. God damn it. Ralsei, you live these, right? Now maybe if you target Chris, I don't have to use an item? Yes, target Chris. Now don't kill. That really is not a lot of damage. Alright, that was pretty straightforward. How did that not hit me? Get out of here. Please kill. Oh my god. Well, I'm pretty sure Ralsei's dead here. Okay, so if I get this guy out of here, I might survive the next attack. I'm gonna hope I survive the next attack. Okay, doing good. Not doing good. I love invincibility frames. I'm just gonna keep Chris alive until Ralsei gets up. So I have a new plan. We're gonna blow on this guy, and we're gonna get him out of here. And now I shouldn't get one shot here, right? Oh my god, I was so sure Ralsei was dead there. Alright, roadblock has been conquered. So we have Clover coming up. I'm gonna use a dark candy. I don't think this is gonna be that hard. I'm just gonna fight her. It'll probably take between 2 to 3 turns. Assuming Ralsei doesn't die. Actually, I might kill her here. Wow. Okay, let's fix the top cake here. I'm going to immediately go and get the spinning cake. These revivements are also going to be very important. I'm very not excited for this encounter. It's just tradition that this encounter specifically with these 3 rabbits always give me trouble for whatever reason. Else is probably going to die here, but that's fine. Unless if you just target Chris. Okay. Oh, Ralsei's definitely dead here. Well, I can just use the spin cake here, because I can easily get myself another one if I need to. There's no reason not to. I am going to abuse the spin cake so hard, because even just going into chapter 2, this run is really going to start kicking off. Oh yeah, he respawns. Please target Ralsei. I think Chris dies. Wow. None of them died. Wait, what the hell am I doing? I'm so dead right now. Oh, never mind. It's this attack. We're fine. Probably. Please. Okay, I'm gonna use Heal Prayer on Ralsei. just because I have the TP for it. I'm just gonna keep using Heal Prayer until Chris gets up. This is the win con. I'm dead. Okay, so I need a new strategy. Okay, so for starters, let's heal Ralsei back up. Okay, round 1, pretty manageable. But it's all about round 2. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Target Chris? Perfect. Wait, not this attack. This is not perfect. Oh, Chris lives these. We're fine. Wait, what would be the best Thrash machine for Giga Queen? I'm gonna do Flame. And it's gonna be blue because it's very hot. Do you get it? This guy is perfect, and you cannot disagree. Hey, Rabbit, gotta fight you. I'm really only dealing with one, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right? Oh my... Why? Why is it always the Rabbics? So how do we think Susie and Lancer is gonna go? I'm definitely gonna put Susie to sleep immediately. And Lancer on his own should not be that bad. Susie, please spare me. So far I'm getting pretty lucky with who they're targeting. Never mind. Okay, this is Spin Cake time. Now just as long as I don't die here, I put Susie to sleep. And now just as long as Ralsei doesn't die here, I win. Okay, that was pretty manageable. It's all thanks to the Spin Cake. I can really just sit back here and watch this cutscene play out. Because that's really all this battle is for me. Okay, Lancer, what are you doing? That was actually pathetic. Lancer. Okay, you got one hit in, but do you know how funny it would be if he didn't land a single hit? So before we go down to fight Jubble, I'm just gonna progress through the castle to get some better stuff. I think that's probably a smart idea. This is gonna kill Ralsei, isn't it? Well, that's the price you pay for being the healer. I'm definitely gonna buy this for Ralsei's healing. I guess some extra damage on Susie is helpful. And instead of getting these, I'm gonna go back to Sham and get the Dark Burgers. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm definitely gonna go Pacifist for Jubble so I can just keep defending to take less damage. But the issue with this is that I need everyone to be alive to actually progress the fight. So we're gonna see how that goes. Susie, please. Hey, Hypnosis here. This is gonna deal a lot of damage. I think I just defend with everyone here. Let's hope you target Ralsei. Okay, we're off to a pretty bad start. I think this is Spin Cake time. Oh no. Maybe it's not Spin Cake time. Yep, the first one we definitely just keep defending. Because that was fine last time. Especially when you target Susie. Now, next one's the hard attack, so we're gonna use Dark Burger on them. I'm gonna have Susie defend, and Ralsei will use a Dark Burger to heal Susie up. Do we all live this? We do. I'm going to use the Club Sandwich, and then just defend with everybody, because now it's the Devil's Knife. That still does a lot. But we live. I think now is the time for Spin Cake. Why is he doing it again? Okay, yeah, we're dead. Maybe I just pure whip the whole time. How about that? And just defend with the rest of them. Oh no, this time you're targeting Ralsei. Yeah, Ralsei's dead. That might have been the worst person you could have targeted. This is going horribly. I'm just gonna defend and hope for the best here. It's only doing 17, so I should live. Oh, but now it's gonna be the Devil's Knife. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting the Jubble items. I don't think the second K-round battle is going to give me any trouble. And then I have a foolproof strategy for King. Don't kill Ralsei. Okay, K-round's giving me trouble. Dark Burger, defend. Stop targeting Ralsei! I need you alive! Alright, we Dark Burger again. Please target someone else. Thank you. Okay, and last throw, and you're done. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna talk with Ralsei and just defend the entire battle. And once we start getting low, I'm just gonna dual heal. This is just like Pokemon stalling. And now we just sit and watch. Wow, King sucks. This is just as pathetic as Lancer. Oh, this is gonna kill Ralsei though. Well, no dual heal, but I will just keep defending until Ralsei gets up. Okay, maybe I should heal Susie actually. Yep, just keep defending. This is like the opposite of Sans. Instead of attacking, we're just gonna keep defending every single turn. Okay, now we dual heal. If he just keeps targeting Susie, we should be fine. He's targeting Chris. But Chris is the GOAT. Chris would never die. I guess I could be using Courage with Chris as well, but we have dual heal. We should be fine. Yeah, just keep defending. Of course you would target Ralsei here. Why would you not? This game is rigged. Oh, this is the last attack, isn't it? Chapter 1, not too difficult. Couldn't beat Jevil, but that was expected, let's be honest. But what about Chapter 2? Wait, actually, I think there's something I want to do here. So if we go to the hospital to visit Noelle, and then talk to her about Susie, we can get the light candy for Chapter 2, which might be very handy. Alright, now Chapter 1 is over. Chapter 1 wasn't very difficult as expected. While we don't have a whole lot of health, the enemies also deal less damage as a result, which ended up with us completing most battles before we even had the chance to fail, although there were definitely a few exceptions. Now I would love to go straight into Chapter 2, but when I was watching all the footage to write this script, I realized that apparently, I wasn't capturing the game for the entirety of this chapter. I was quite devastated when I saw this, and debated just replaying the chapter, but then I would have to try and fake all of my reactions since, well, I knew exactly how the chapter would go. And I know half of my reactions are either, oh that was fine, or wow, I didn't expect that. But look, in my defense, I haven't recorded in over 3 months, so just let me ease back into it, okay? So instead of replaying the chapter, I'm just going to tell you what happened and give you scuffed animations to look at. I started off going back to Castletown to view some Amber cards and Dark Burgers before entering the cyber world. The initial battle against the two werewires was very simple as they didn't actually deal like any damage to me. A little while later, we had to play the arcade machine, and I tried doing it without dodging, but I failed miserably. However, since it's not a battle, dodging here was fair game. I didn't have any trouble leading up to the Sweet Cap and Cakes, and I did the strat of feeding Chris all of the bullets to end the fight quicker. Afterwards, I grabbed the Mecha Saber and Auto Axe from their shop, as well as a few CD bagels. I picked up the tension bit before reaching Birdly, and this was the first fight I had to heal on. It still wasn't too bad, I never had anyone faint, but there were a few close calls. In Cyber City, I put Susie's Iron Shackles on Chris before parting ways, and here I noticed something very, very interesting. During the ambulance attack and the ambulance encounters, if you just stand still, the ambulances won't actually hit you unless they're turning, which resulted in very simple battles. I grabbed the Bounce Blade for Chris before fighting Birdly again, and he actually gave me a few game overs. Multiple times in this fight, I played it risky and attacked him despite being in the danger range, and sometimes I would survive, but other times, well, I did not survive. I did manage to beat him though, and moved on to Spamton, who was the most difficult mandatory boss in the chapter. Yeah, I'm not even joking. His attacks would deal over half of my health on almost every turn, and even with F1 and heal deal, I died quite a bit. It actually felt like complete RNG whether or not I would have a chance at winning. I spent around 20 minutes continuously fighting him until I finally got a run where I lasted until the end, and all it cost me was like all of my items. The road to the mansion gave me no trouble, and the first thing I did after escaping the prison was raid Swatch's shop of all of his butler juice and big shot bow ties, as I didn't have enough money for royal pins. With these, I tried fighting Spamton Neo. For this fight, I allowed myself to use the big shot, just as long as I remained perfectly still, which could be considered dodging, but in my eyes, it's his fault for getting in the way of my big shots. My first attempt was alright. I got roughly a third of the way through the battle before I died, and on the second attempt, I tried out Ralsei's Fluffy Guard, which carried me through most of the fight going forward. Unfortunately though, it wasn't enough, and this was yet another secret boss I could not defeat. Well, back to the main path I guess. The trek through all the swatchlings went smoothly, and I essentially skipped the fight with Task Manager by helping her sort the paintings. I was a little worried about Werewire, but he too actually wasn't very hard. Sure, he did a truck ton of damage, but I managed to spare him without anyone falling down. Even Queen was no trouble. I expected her Acid Shield attack to be a huge hurdle, but in actuality, it was just an inconvenience at worst. By playing smart, I used Rude Buster to skip her third shield, and that was it. Now Giga Queen. Like the arcade machine earlier, I wasn't able to win standing completely still, but I decided to treat this like an untraditional battle and just dodged anyway. You might choose to call this the end of the run, which is a perfectly acceptable answer, but just for the sake of it, we'll continue forward and see what the rest of the game has to offer. Overall, Chapter 2 was mostly a breeze to play through. There were a few troublesome encounters, but by taking the time to plan ahead, it was nothing we couldn't handle. Now, let's get into Chapter 3, where we can finally see the damn game again. It's now time for our feature presentation. Coming straight from your house. I don't know the rest of this. It's Grant Tenna's TV time. Tenna's great. I love Tenna. I love TV. Alright, what should my name be this time? I am going to win. It's TV time. So we'll see how these play out. Probably not going to be getting S rank because, you know, can't dodge. I know if you keep drinking this, you can do this fight early. I am a little nervous for this, but we'll see how this goes. So far doing well. 42 damage. I only got hit once. Now, if that can keep happening, okay. Are you gonna hit Ralsei, like, at all? Okay, now that they're arguing, I think I can just use heal prayer for the rest of the fight. Ralsei is gonna be the most important character going forward. Yeah, because now we heal prayer Chris again. It's not as much as items, but it's pretty substantial. Do I defend here? Or do I try to heal? I'll use the Lancer cookie on Chris. Make sure they stay alive for this attack. Bye, Susie. Please tell me I live this. Please? Oh my god, I lost. Okay, so everyone needs to be alive. Good to know. I'm really getting hit so much on this attack now. What happened to last attempt? Don't kill her, I'll say. I hate this game. I just need everyone alive for the last attack and at full health. I'm gonna Dark Burger Chris. I'm gonna use the next one on Susie. And now I need to repeat that same turn, or I'll say, I really need you right now. Now, if I defend with both of those, heal prayer on Ralsei, do I survive this attack now? There we go. This just goes to show that if you're struggling in this game, just stand still. I got hit 21 times there, but surprisingly we did get S rank on the other one, so we still got A rank there. Should we try to fight them or should we spare them? I'm gonna fight them. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna fight them. Keep Ralsei alive at least. Okay, here's the plan. Butler Juice on Ralsei. He's gonna pacify this guy, and now I just need to survive this. This is not going well. Yeah, we're gonna heal prayer here. Come on, Ralsei. You can survive this one attack. Surprisingly, I am surviving. Okay, here's the plan. Rude Buster into Pacify, and I hope this works. Thank God. Z rank. That's the first time I've ever gotten a Z rank. Even if I can't get S rank, I really need points. I'm gonna go back and get some TV dinners actually from the shop. I have 1,000 points already. I cannot get that key yet. I need the Power Glove. I'm gonna get the free points down here while I'm at it. Oh, that's right, a Shadow Guy appears now. Not just a Shadow Guy, 3 of them. This might be a problem. I don't know what else I can really do here. I think I just take the L on this one. I don't like losing points, but it's fine. Okay, now we can get this key up here and finally progress. I am ready for the physical challenge that has nothing to do with this challenge. Say it with me. It's TV time! Alright, let's get S rank on this. I guess these minigames actually do matter. This does last quite a bit though. I haven't lost any points yet, however. I almost lost points there. That would have been tragic. Come back, Elenina. God damn it. I think this is the best I've ever done in this game. Definitely not S rank in total. Yeah, CCT. I got A rank. Now, what was my reward for A rank? Revivement. Maybe A rank actually was the play. I guess I can buy this for Chris. I think Chris is gonna be my tank of this run. Now for Susie, let's get the Toxic Axe. Now we do have access to the Gambling Room, which I am a huge fan of. Yeah, let's just do 100. I'm gonna get gold right here, I believe. I didn't get gold. Got 200 points though. That was worth it. Ginger Guard. I just bought one of those. I get 100% gold here. May as well. Revivement. Alright, that's all I can do there for now. Let's go start board 2. It's TV time. Tenna might actually be like top 2 characters in the game. Wait, I think this one, if I just S action and R action here, yeah, that's just instant spareable. And this shouldn't deal that much damage to me. Yeah, that's fine. These guys are easy. S action and R action is actually overpowered. Now just don't kill Susie here. Yeah, you guys keep talking. I'm just gonna stay here collecting points. And now we have Shudda to deal with. I'm really just worried about every chapter 3 and 4 boss. It only does 19 damage. Oh yeah, I guess Chris is the tank. This might be fine. We're gonna do the same thing every turn. We're all still pretty healthy. I feel like in my first playthrough, I got hit more by trying to move around, which just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm gonna get a photo. I'm gonna defend with Susie so I can use heal prayer on Chris. Now, just as long as Chris stays alive, so if I time this photo just right, you will be spareable this turn. That was very easy. Got hit 19 times. But now we can get to my favorite minigame of this chapter with one of the best songs in Deltarune. It's TV time. This section is so great. I'm glad this returns as a minigame for Castletown. That being said, it's been a long time since I've done this, so I might mess up a little bit. I haven't messed up yet. I just had to say something, huh? Come follow me into the dark with your heart as the arc which shall shine you the way. Because I'm with you in the dark with your heart as my mark which shall guide you the way through the waves. Wait, did I get S rank? Nah, I only got A rank. Damn it. And you already know we're gonna go back to gamble. Let's get my 100% gold chance right here. Can I have like the Tenna tie maybe? Tension max? I guess I'll take that. Oh, I got a gold one. There is the Tenna tie. I don't think it's even possible to die to this Tenna fight, because I think he just keeps healing you. It's TV time. This section is so long. I love how Tenna just lets Chris out of their capsule just to dodge fire here. So we're gonna volume up here. We can't move to get the TP, but if we're lucky, like that. Now I think I just check here, because I don't want them to get too big to where I just get hit instead of grazing them. Now we press the off button. Shadow Guy and Shudda. Let's just fight. Only 27 damage. And 17 to Chris. I expected bigger numbers from how much damage I was taking when I first played this. There's not really much going on in this section. How much does this do? 37. Now that's the damage I'm looking for. Well, not really, but that's the damage I expect from these guys. Did you really get stuck on that? Get over here. Now this fight might deal a lot of damage to me. But if Ralsei doesn't die here, I can fight these guys and then just pacify you. And now just as long as someone lives here, Chris kills this, right? I'm dead. Oh my god, I lost to Ribic. I lost to Undertale Frogget. There's 3 frogs, I'm dead. Someone's dying. Well, if they target Chris, they actually survive. Susie will probably live here. She actually did. I was fully expecting that last hit to go straight for Susie and just kill her. Am I really not gonna get hit by just standing still? These guys suck. Gonna happen again? Oh my god. Get better aim. You know, it's sad when your target isn't moving, but you still can't hit them. Okay. Time for the rules battle. This is one that I am nervous about. Yeah, because this battle, we don't really get a turn. We just sit here while Rules does his thing. Well, if he just keep missing me, that's perfect. He's not doing that much damage, honestly. I fucking suck. And I'm pretty sure we can just skip this second phase if Ralsei gets hit at all. Oh, we got heals. That's nice. I think I was worried for no reason. Actually, this is doing a lot. Does Susie die here? Keep dividing up the damage. Come on. Yes. Everyone lives? No? Everyone lives? Oh my god. That actually wasn't so bad. That one attack, though, could have very easily killed me. Now, all these extra points I'm gonna put straight into Dark Dollars. I don't have that much, but I may as well. It's TV time! And there there it is for the last time. Okay, I think we just fight Tenna, right? He's not gonna survive anyway, so... Wow, I'm actually not doing any damage. New idea. We are going to play a minigame. Dodge fire, that should be easy. Oh, wait. Will that technically be moving? It's fine, just don't worry about that. I'm just gonna keep fighting him at this point. Chris isn't gonna be very useful, but at least they were dealing some damage. This is doing a lot of damage. Maybe I just use Rude Buster. I have items, so I may as well use them. Okay, I actually don't really have that much items, but I do have a lot of revivements. Maybe I'll dodge some of these attacks. Maybe I won't. Goodbye, Susie. Goodbye, Ralsei. I am dead, so we're gonna only fight with Susie here, and we'll see how this works out. And of course, you only target Susie there. Stop hitting Susie! Fuck you, Tenna. I swear to God, if you hit Susie again, you're actually a bitch. You are no longer my second favorite character in the game. Chris probably dies in this attack, I'm gonna guess. Or you just keep targeting Susie, and we're only 15% through the fight. Maybe I just do this fight normally. I don't think fighting is gonna work. Yep, and I'm dead. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, let's just say I love TV. It only gives me 40. This isn't looking very good. But I don't think playing minigames is really gonna do anything unless I get the rhythm minigame. Do I take that risk? Oh, thank God. And I'm still... Sure, we're just gonna reset on that one. I love TV. Now, if he would just be nice to me, maybe I'd love it more. Just keep doing this the whole fight. It'll take forever, but that's fine. This is not going very well. I didn't even pick up a spin cake at the end of chapter 2. I'm stupid. Maybe we do have to play minigames. Oh God. Wait, I can do this, 'cause I can just shoot forward. That did not work at all. Okay, attempt 5. Maybe I just defend every turn. This is fine. I'm gonna play a minigame and heal Susie. Rhythm? Thank God. Now let's not mess up this time. This is the one I can actually do. I'm gonna take the risk and play another minigame. Oh no. This is gonna deal a lot of damage to me. We are going to revive Ralsei. Don't kill Chris here. I actually hate Tenna. Oh my God. That might have been the worst minigame I could have possibly gotten. And I only have one TV dinner left. Tenna's impossible. You know what? If I'm gonna count Giga Queen as being an untraditional battle, I don't think these minigames should count as dodging, you know? Unless you have the soul. Does that make sense? Let's just play a minigame and hope it's not one where the soul is visible. No damage. Oh my God, finally. I do need to heal now, though. Unless I get super unlucky, no one should die here. Now we can play a game here. Let's have Susie heal herself and Ralsei defend again. No soul? Okay, let's run it back. Oh God damn it. Yeah, it's gonna be these ones where I'm not allowed to move. Only got hit twice though, surprisingly. Chris probably goes down here, but this is what the revivement's for. And I'm only a third of the way through the fight. I might not have enough items. What if we just chain the 8 TP minigames and just hope to God I can actually move during them? I think it's really just that bounce ball one where I can't move because we have the battle box. Just no bounce the ball, please. I'm dead. Ralsei has 1 HP. I have 1 more revivement. I think it has to be on Chris. Shoot the targets is fine. No, it's not. Well, I can play a minigame by myself. Oh my God. Yep, we're dead. Well, Susie's back up now. Can't really do anything with that. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, so I think we just defend with everyone, get TP up right from the start, and then just chain together the minigames. I've been getting pretty lucky this time, and there we go, we're at 1,000 ratings. Now I'm going to heal Chris, heal Prayer Chris, and I just have to survive this. Tenna is defeated. Finally. It took a little bit of bending the rules, but if we can do that on Giga Queen, we can do that here. I'm sure if you had more items and actually got S rank so you could get the Shadow Mantle, it would be fine, but I was not about to replay through the entire chapter. So chat, do we think the night's gonna be possible? I actually survived an attack. I am surprised. But you all know it. There is no chance in hell anyone would survive this. Even with the Shadow Mantle, that attack would just not be possible to survive, and we will just continue with our loss. Upon further testing, if you ended up getting S rank on both boards to complete the sword route, Tenna is technically possible to be without dodging. While we do have to bend the rules a bit and allow ourselves to aim our sharpshoots, otherwise dying before we can deplete Tenna's health bar, with the Shadow Mantle equipped, we can survive long enough to win. And no, the knight's still not possible. Chapter 3 is where this challenge started to get tricky. Enemies are starting to deal more damage, and their attacks spawn way more bullets to hit me with. Using heal prayer and keeping your inventory stocked with items is essential if you want to survive. Alright. Chapter 4. I think out of any chapter, this is the one I'm the least familiar with. Like, I'm still getting lost, so we'll see how this goes. I think I'm gonna need a lot more defense for this chapter. What's the best thing to do here? Do we just fight? Well, let's see how much this does. 48? That's kind of what I expected. Do I get lucky here again? No? Yes? I'm really not taking that much damage, because they're just not hitting me. Well, Thizzard might be a challenge, though. Well, let's see what this is like. Really? What the fuck? Like, I'm not complaining, but really? The optimal strategy is just sit still? Are you kidding me? I no-hit a fight by doing absolutely nothing. That is the wrong way. That is also the wrong way. Oh my god, I've hit every dead end possible. Kirsten is also one of the best characters in the game. Although chapters 3 and 4 have their flaws, the characters they added are so great. Well, let's see if standing still wins us this battle. I swear to god. Okay. We actually got hit. Before the next Gwei encounter, I think I should probably heal everyone up. I really don't have any items to do that with. I guess you have the TV dinner for Susie, I guess. We can get the darker candies over here, which I will take. But actually, here is the best strategy in the whole run. If we select further left here, we get plus 1 HP permanently, and that'll make a huge difference, I'm sure of it. Let's see if we can kill this guy in one hit. I failed all of my crits, but maybe you don't hit me. So far, Chapter 4 enemies are really good at not hitting me. Oh, and also apparently you get fully healed before this fight. Well, I wish I knew that. I do have 4,000 Dark Dollars, so I can buy quite a bit at Gersten's shop here, but I wonder if his fight would be possible. Probably not, right? Because although his damage is less the less HP you have, Susie's heal costs like 90 TP. I'm not even gonna try for this one. Okay, I'm gonna get some Wafer Guards. Then I'll stock up on Star Elixirs. Since I'm not really using magic on Susie right now, this is just better for her. And else is fine with the Royal Pins for now. Come here, Bibliox. Let's see how much damage you deal to me. Okay, you're actually dealing quite a bit. Ralsei almost died from one attack. Out of every Chapter 4 enemy so far, why is this old man the one that does the most damage? I missed my attack. This guy just doesn't want to target Susie. Get out of here. So I'm definitely gonna grab the Toxic Axe here. And now what's in that other room? Is that the Mystic Band? Would that be useful on Ralsei? He loses a lot of defense though. I don't think it would. I could very easily cheese it by just playing the piano right here, but I won't. We'll do this intentionally. Wait, hold on. So I'm actually gonna defend with everyone and heal Chris up real quick. Let's see if we live here. Ralsei does not live here. Well, Gwei dies. I am just not getting any use out of this Absorb Axe so far. No one wants to target Susie. Speak of the devil. Isn't there an item over here? Scar Elixir. Nice. I am gonna heal Chris just to be safe. Okay, let's go get that Revivement. I feel like having too many Revivements though might be a hindrance. I might get rid of the Revive Dust. That's really not gonna be very useful in a challenge like this. Into the Dark Zone we go. Wait, how the hell is this fight gonna work? Yeah, this is a problem. What happens if we just sit here? Does the attack eventually just end? So far, nothing has happened. So I just did some research. Apparently, if you sit here for 9 hours, the attack just ends. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but technically this fight is possible without moving. I guess. I do have these tension items, and I think the Titan would be much more fun if I didn't use them, so I'm gonna use them here. Just because why not, right? I may as well get them out of my inventory. But what's gonna happen when we unleash? Do we just hope he comes near us? Oh no, he's not coming near us. But assuming this attack works like the other ones... Oh, okay, this fight's gonna last an eternity. He's just moving back and forth up there. We're gonna have to move. It's the only way to spare him. So would that mean Jackenstein's actually impossible without moving? Well, I'm just gonna continue normally. We'll see about the rest of the game. And I'll save the tension gem for the Titan just in case. Alright, we can finally climb. That's annoying. Let's just pacify this one out of here because we can. I was gonna say, if standing still is the correct solution for this attack as well, I was actually gonna lose it. Let's see what item we steal here. Darker candy. That's nice. Let's try to steal an item from you again before I spare you. Ah, I failed. Well, I got a item out of it. Alright, Chris. Do your thing. This song is just so beautiful. I love piano. I think there was 500 plus sprites just going into this cutscene alone. That is just some serious dedication. Alright, let's go to the second Dark World. Do your thing, Susie. This Dark World does have a lot of singular Chris encounters, but we'll see how this goes. Don't do a lot. What is going on with this chapter? We actually got hit more than once. We got hit like 4 times on that attack. That's really what I'm expecting, not hit once or hit 0 times. Just no-hitting any attack when you're not allowed to move is just, come on, man. Right, Organic, what's the best thing to do against you? Probably just attack, honestly. These guys are kind of a problem. They don't do a lot of damage, but I do get hit a lot on them. Maybe. Okay, I got hit once. This chapter is cursed. Here's gonna be our first solo Chris encounter. Let's see what we can do here. How much does fighting do? Not a lot, it looks like. Only 23 damage? I'm worried for no reason. Okay, I don't think attacking you is very worth it. That being said, I am going to keep attacking you. Assuming I don't die here, I will heal just to be safe. Alright, get out of here, Wickabell. Alright, we got another climbing section, with not much going on in terms of the challenge. That's the one thing about Chapter 4. I feel like a lot of its battles are just these climbing sections, which isn't a bad thing, but in terms of this challenge, it's not very interesting. I don't know how the Sound of Justice is really gonna work. I forget how much damage he deals, especially when we only have Susie for now. I'm not touching anything. If it wants to point me towards that direction, that's fine. I get hit by all of them? Does that mean I just die here then? Yeah, this is not gonna be possible. Oh, what? I didn't know that was a thing. Well, let's heal Susie up here. This might be possible then. Because that was the one thing I was worried about, is that if Susie alone would be able to survive long enough. But apparently if you just kill her, it progresses the fight. I'm gonna have to burn through all of my items here though. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna be on the verge of death like every single turn. Please survive. Yeah, Chris. We're dead. We're just dead. For that one attack, we're gonna have to be at like full health. And if we still can't survive it, then this fight also isn't possible. Actually, that is a complete lie. I know a way out of this fight. So I said I would save my tension max for the Titan just in case, but if we just use Better Heal, it will automatically end the fight. That might have been the only way out of that. Well, we'll see if the Titan's possible now, and we are onto the third sanctuary. Are these Biblioxes gonna like hit me? I'm not even trying to avoid them, they're just missing me. Ghetto. I don't have words. Just hit me already. More than one hit so far. That's what I like to see. What's this way? Isn't there something good over here? Increases defense and attack. Well, I guess I'll just put that on Chris. Kill this guy, probably. I didn't kill him. Okay, this might be a struggle. We will just keep attacking. I'll make it through. Yeah, Ralsei dies, but that's fine. Susie's axe is keeping her alive pretty well, actually. Can't say the same for Ralsei, though. Well, Jack's about to die, but we can proceed forward. So it's all worth it in the end, right? I love that Ralsei survives at 2 HP, while everyone else is at 1. I guess Ralsei's actually just built different. Now it's time to fight the spawn. We don't have the black shard, unfortunately. So we are gonna have to do this the long way. Do these actually hit me if I just stand still? They don't. Really? And now if we just brighten, they are giga dead. Oh, but this one is gonna hit me. That is a problem. Do we dual heal here? No, I'm just gonna defend. Tell me this is gonna be enough. Let's just heal Chris to be safe here. I know Susie will fully heal us when we reach the top here, but let's just play it safe. Like that. How was I supposed to know I was gonna show up there? Alright, and we are at the top. I don't think there's anything left for us to do other than just fight the Titan. The Titan spawns still aren't hitting me. It's really just the red guys. So we'll see if this becomes a problem. Oh, and the serpents. These are gonna be an issue too. And Ralsei's dead. Both of them are dead. Well, I have revivements for a reason. This is gonna be one annoying battle. Please don't target Susie. Why? Alright, well, we'll just defend here. I'm so fucked. Yeah, this attack just kills someone, doesn't it? This Titan might be too strong. I am almost dead. If I can't survive this, I don't know what else to do. I just need to be able to dual heal to fully heal everyone. But it's a serpent attack, so we're all dead. Maybe not? We're all alive. Okay, I'll dual heal. It's gonna be the only full heal in this fight, unfortunately. Okay, I gotta start using Unleash. Really wish I had the Black Sharp, but there's no way in hell that's happening. Oh, this is gonna deal a lot of damage to me too. I don't know if we have enough survivability. Well, we can dual heal again. God, this is not going well at all. The Titan just does so much damage. Yeah, this is the end. There it is. With my current loadout, the Titan was not possible. But what if we had the Shadow Mantle as well as some better items? I was getting much further into the fight, obviously, but alas, the Titan kept dealing so much damage every turn that I could never keep out healing it. There would even be turns where I would use a revivement just to have that party member instantly die again on the next attack. Chapter 4 was a mixed bag. Surprisingly, the early enemies weren't very difficult. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Balthazard, but unfortunately, the run automatically ends once we reach Jackenstein, and on top of that, I could not find the strength to beat the Titan. But in reality, none of our choices here even mattered, because the run ended all the way back in Chapter 2.